Good evening, everybody, and welcome, mums in particular, because this is for you. This evening, we are going to present an opportunity which is great for mums who want extra income or who want income full stop. Maybe you don't have any income and you need income. Maybe you're in a family situation where you do have income and you need more, and you would like to stay close to your children. That's the case for me. I'm a mum. I have one child so far. He is a boy who's almost 4. And so far, I've preferred to stay with him. I haven't needed to work, but also I didn't necessarily want to work in a classic sense. And so here we have an opportunity which I'm currently working on, and this is what we're presenting to you this evening. So, what challenges are you facing at the moment? Do you have financial stress and are maybe you're dependent on your husband or your partner or your boyfriend for your income? That's often the case. And that's perfectly normal. But for some people and for some moms, that's really stressful or it's just not tenable. You need more money to be able to literally live as a family. Or maybe you're a mum who you're feeling isolated at home. You're all day with your children, your husband's out at work, or you don't even have a partner maybe, and you spend literally all your time with children, and that can be very isolating, and you need contact with other adults. Maybe or also you're feeling a bit kind of unrecognized and lacking in purpose because when you have a child, that often happens. Your life and you become a totally different human being. Your life changes and you're dedicated to raising your children. And so a part of you is lost, and sometimes you need to bring that back into your life. Are you in one of those categories? Maybe you need something extra or different for your family. Maybe you need extra income, or maybe you need more flexibility working around your kids. Maybe you need peace of mind and fulfillment. The solution that we're presenting this evening is network marketing. This is the business model that I use, and it's perfect for my life as a mom and as an independent human being because you can work from home on your schedule. You decide when you work, how much you work, how many hours, if you work. Sometimes it's not possible if you have children. You have to do urgent things that happen during the daytime. You're part of a very supportive community, which is fulfilling itself as a mum to have contact with other adults, and meaningful contact is very important. And people who actually are doing what you're doing and you can learn from them. So that's also a great feeling being part of that kind of community. And you can build income whilst raising your kids. So most classical forms of earning an income, being an employee, being a freelancer, even because most of the time you're also tied to your work and then in the number of hours that you're working. And even if you have a business or you're a joint partner in your business, for example, you spend a lot of time away from your children or in situations where you have to choose or compromise. You compromise your family life for money. In network marketing, that's not the case. You're able to earn supplementary income, and so you earn more money for your family as a whole, besides maybe what your partner's bringing in. You can work towards financial independence. This is really a real goal that you can work towards. It's not just a fantasy or a dream. There are people who are financially free through network marketing concepts and through the one that I use with Coral Club. And you can contribute to household expenses, which are forever growing. So all of our costs, daily costs, are rising from year to year. You have total flexibility. You can work around nap times or cooking or cleaning or whatever it is you have to do with your small child, because all kinds of things always kind of come up during the daytime. Or if they're already school age, you can never miss a school event. And that's often a big thing for mums because they have to go to work and they're at work when the school things happen instead of being there for their children and enjoying a beautiful moment together. And you get to set your own schedule. So whatever, you can work You can choose whatever it is. Maybe you only want to work 3 days a week and you pick those days, or you want to work every day, but you only want to work an hour a day, for example. It's up to you. Or maybe you want to work 8 hours a day because your children are older and they're at school, but you want to work from home and you want to be able to go out and pick them up from school, for example, whenever you want. Anything is possible. And at the same time, with Coral Club, with the business opportunity that I work with, you get free products as a bonus. So you get products for your family every month, which help your health from your income. Quality items at no cost. You're not paying for the health solutions that your family is using, and you get to save money on essentials. So that's a big plus for this kind of work. You're also going to get recognition and purpose, and that for many women, full stop, is lacking, whether you're a mum or not. But as a mum in particular, when your whole life is dedicated to your child or children and family and your partner, being recognized for your own personal work, which is just yours, it's very beautiful and very fulfilling. So in what we do, you are celebrated for your achievements and you get to feel valued and appreciated. Also, just having meaningful contact with other people, and you feel again like you're more than just a mum. Because being a mum is wonderful and it's extremely fulfilling, but I, for one, am the kind of mum who needs that little thing that is mine and mine alone. You get peace of mind because you have more income. You get financial security for your family, and you can have confidence and faith in your future for you and your family and for your children. And there is less stress, and you raise the joy in your day-to-day life. Again, the community aspect for me is essential, particularly if you're working from home. And a lot of people do work from home, even as employees, but they're not part of a network of people who actually they can talk to or they can enjoy talking to or they feel like they're part of something. In what we're doing, you can connect with other moms. For example, if you found this opportunity through me, you become part of my team. We work together. I have other moms who work with me. You can develop new friendships and get support from people that are kind of lateral to you or even not even in your team. It's a very supportive environment and you're never alone. And that's really important for a lot of moms who really are kind of either non-stop with their children or at home all the time. It's nice to be part of something that can actually provide you with emotional and mental support. You can build a team, which in itself is quite exciting. And you get to choose who you work with, which is also very nice. I mean, in most jobs or working with clients, even sometimes you're obliged to work with people you don't like or choose clients that you don't like. In this business, no, if you don't like somebody, then you don't have to work with them and you don't have to bring them into your team. You can say no, and it's a very good feeling to say no. And you can help other mums succeed. You can make a team only of mums if that's what you like. I have a varied team of people of all ages, both sexes, and from all walks of life. And what's very motivating is that you grow together with your team. So as they grow and you assist them, you grow. It's a symbiotic relationship, and you earn from your team's success. So you build a team, you grow it, you mentor people, and that is where your income comes from, your passive income, and you work towards your financial freedom. Whilst doing this, of course, you're on a day-to-day journey of personal growth because you're permanently learning new skills. On day to day, you're working with people, maybe mentoring them, offering information, building relationships, taking people through a process of decision making. So you're building your own confidence whilst working with other people and doing these things, and you're becoming the best version of you, which is also very nice when you're a mom and your life revolves around washing dishes, washing clothes, washing your children. Um, Having this part of you that is developing besides your children and your family is very healthy, I would say. It's really not essential because not everybody has that option, but it's a good part of becoming a whole, well-rounded person again after having children. Another very good thing about what we do and this business opportunity is that there's a very low investment to start with. So lots of things tell you that you can have passive income and you can get your financial freedom, but they require quite a high level of investment to begin with. But this is not something that's the case with Coral Club and our business model. The initial investment is small. You can actually sign up for free, and you have 90 days in which you can activate your account with your first investment. And those investments are in your health. They are things that you use to help you become healthier. This is also very different. And there's no financial risk because it's not a classic business. So therefore, you don't have to pay out a lot of money on overheads. So, and there are no employees, you're not paying salaries or taxes, no rent, no stock, no marketing, unless you pay for your own marketing. But that's a very small cost compared to running a normal business. So there's no financial risk that you have in a classic business because all of those aspects are taken care of the partner that we work with, which is called Coral Club. And what we're doing and what you would invest in is affordable for almost any budget. It really is something that almost anybody, I would say everybody who understands and takes their health seriously can invest in. You get to work with global leaders, which is also a big benefit. So you can work directly with leaders of our team and other teams. This is a very generous and abundant business in which people from all teams, which maybe you're not needing your direct team, are there to offer advice, information, best business practices to anybody who wants to listen, basically, and in different languages. So you have access to different mindsets, different business experiences, different life experiences. It's very, very valuable. You can build a team across the world. It doesn't matter where you are. So, for example, I live in Romania, but I'm from the UK. So I'm registered in Romania, but I have people, I think, in 12 countries in my team, including the US, the UK, Ireland, across Europe, but also it's on other continents. And there are teams already working in 22 countries already. So this is an international opportunity. And it's if you're like me, I'm kind of at home anywhere, but I feel very much at home in Romania. But I have and have always spoken to anybody and everybody, and I'm communicative and like people and like languages. So this is a perfect opportunity if you like to learn about the world and meet new people. This is a way of introducing yourself to new people because you get to offer people something valuable, something that helps their health, but also something that helps their financial health. So this is a great way of widening your acquaintances and your circle of knowledge and of friends and people you know. You can also participate in if you qualify for leader bonuses. So once you have a monthly turnover over a certain amount, then you can participate in the privilege bonus, which is either a house or a car, the first level. So the company pays for a mortgage or for a piece of land or for a house or an apartment, or the company pays for your vehicle. So you can choose a car and they will pay for it for you. That's the first level. And the second level is you can win an all-inclusive trip for you to spend with other people who've also qualified for it. So why I say that is because it's like-minded people who are investing in themselves and investing in their family and their children's health. So it's quite a unique experience to go on an all-exclusive trip with other people who are actually similar to you. So that's basically the opportunity, very briefly. And if you'd like more information, because this is just a short presentation to give you a bit of an idea of what it's about, please get in touch with the person who invited you, and we will add you to our groups and show you the first steps of how you can start building your business. And just to give you a bit of information about my personal story, So I gave birth at 41 naturally, and about a year after the birth, my whole body had changed, of course, and my back problems from when I was a child were set off again by giving birth. And when Paul, my son, was starting to walk, and you get to bend over all day long, picking him up, holding him whilst he's walking, I was in such bad pain. I had a month when I really cried every day when I had to bend down. My knee ached, my back ached, everything was very sore. And a friend of mine, a very trustworthy friend who, if he gives me information, I know it's for real and it's useful. He said, I've done this colon cleanse. Please do it because it'll help start to get rid of your back pain. And I was quite desperate, and I didn't really have the even the energy or the kind of mental space to really want to do it. And he had to kind of ask me several times I wasn't um if I was going to do it. But one day to do it. And I'm very, very glad that I did, because just after doing the first colon cleanse, a very large amount of my pain reduced. It's always difficult to actually quantify it. I would say maybe like 70, 80% was gone after just 14 days. And I was just very grateful that I found out about this thing that could literally change my day-to-day life so radically. So I knew that it worked, and this was just one product of 250 products. And it made such a big impact on me. I thought, okay, this is amazing. I've got to tell other people about about this detox, because for sure there are other people who need it like I do, but they don't know about it. So that's what I did. And that's how I built my team at the beginning. I didn't know anything apart from my experience of this one product, but because it was so really life-changing for me, I was totally trusting in the company and in the products and what it is that I had to offer other people. So that's how, in the first instance, I built my team. Then I went out to check. I went to check out the company. I went to a conference, and I was a bit, let's say, wary, cautious at that moment, because I'd given birth, I'd been pregnant, I'd lived in the countryside for quite a long time. I hadn't had anything to do with the work world. I'd grown vegetables, meditated. I had a very different lifestyle. But as a family, we also needed more income. And my husband's back was aching from going to work in construction every day. So I thought, okay, let's go and check this company out. And although that's my situation, previously in my 20s, I worked in business, and I had a recruitment business. I ran a recruitment business, and I built a team, and I was the part shareholder and the administrator. So I know what the work world looks like. Um, so with these eyes, I want to check out the company. I wanted to know who founded it, where it was from, what are the other people. I was very interested in the ethics, because um, having done all of the Kiyosaki quadrants, employee, business owner, investor, and what's the other, freelancer. I was not interested in anything that personally made me feel bad about earning money, because I'd done that in the past, and that for me does not work. If I don't have a good feeling that the company is has integrity and is in line with what so it does what it says, I'm not interested. But when I went to the conference, I was very pleasantly surprised, and my boxes began to be ticked. So I thought, okay, this is good. I will continue. And that was 2.5 years ago, almost three, let's say three in May. And this is the greatest opportunity for me right now that I have so far been presented, because I come across all kinds of things all the time, and a lot of people now, because I have a social media following, people contact with me with all kinds of ideas or whatever. I'm not really interested in them, because this is very, very good um, from all points of view, from all the points of view that I care about. So I have flexibility. I get a very good income for the amount of time that I invest in my work. I build a team. I get to do something that's useful, that actually helps other people and their lives. It helps their health. It can help their self-esteem. It can help their money situation. And so what it does for me, it also does for other people. It is a very interesting company that the founder is an amazing man. He personally is very inspiring, and he is a man who is heart-led and actually has managed to create a company and a business structure, uses a business structure which actually multiplicates helping people who do good, which is very rare. And it's filled with very inspiring other people who have got through all kinds of situations, tough situations in life. And this was their key to success, how they got out of a hole, or how they got over the loss of their husband, or how they got over a massive debt from another business. So, um, besides the fact that I can also sit at home and work in the comfort of my own home or in the park or on the beach or in the mountains or wherever I am, all of these things for me make it the perfect opportunity. So I encourage you, if you like anything that you've heard this evening and you want to work with me or with whoever it is that invited you, get in touch. This is a serious business opportunity. The company has been around for almost 28 years. It was founded in Canada. Um, Maybe you haven't heard about it before, but that doesn't mean that it's not possibly the greatest thing that you've ever heard about this evening. So, thank you for your attention and get in touch with whoever invited you if you'd like to start working with us. Okay, thank you very much.